Treasurer says that, had a crack at you in the question that you put to the government in question time, saying that this cycle started under the coalition's watch.
Well, you saw a 0.1% increase in May. We've seen 8 consecutive increases since then. But if you step back from it, Kieran, what we've also seen is the highest interest rates since 2012, when Labor was last in government. So high interest rates when they were in government, they came down, they settled down to lower levels when we were in government, they're back up again as Labor gets back into government. And this seems to be the pattern, Kieran. And what we're missing is a clear priority, making this number one priority. It's clearly not the number one priority of either the Treasurer or the Prime Minister, with these 6,000-word essay being written over the summer on who knows what. And we need a clear plan, and that plan has to include a pathway to budget balance. It has to include an industrial relations environment that's not going to create a price-wage spiral, which the Governor warned about today, and it has to include delivering on the $275 electricity price commitment that the government made before the last election.
When you point
none of those things are there.
When you point to Labor having accountability for these rates, if you look internationally right now, the USA is at 4.75, Canada 4.5, New Zealand 4.25, UK 4%. It's something that obviously has international causes here, doesn't it?
Well, the point that I'm making is that last time we had these sorts of rates, Labor was in government, and this time we have Labor in government. That's a statement of fact. It's just a statement of fact. And what we're also seeing is a Labor government, just like last time, that's not treating this as its top priority. I mean, when the priority of the government is not the priority of Australians, you have a problem. And that is exactly the situation we have here. This is a scary time for Australians. I mean, if I'm an Australian family with $18,000 extra costs that weren't there just a few months ago, it is scary.